Good morning, wrestling fans. What is going on? This is Mike. And last night, holy cow, we had Impact Wrestling on a Sunday night. Another edition, this time on a Sunday. And it's the latest installment of Slamiversary as their Super Bowl of wrestling is in the books. Yours truly, for his predictions, there was 8 matches on the card, and he got 7. That's right, 7 matches right. But the last match, I went with Moose, because Impact Wrestling has a tendency to put the belt. I think they have this belief that that whichever wrestler has the belt is going to be their guy. And they've been doing this ever since Eric Young was with the company, because Eric Young had the belt for a while. EC3 had it a couple times. Bobby Lashley, Drew Galloway, Matt Hardy, Eli Drake, Alberto El Patron. See, Chris Sabin at one time was a champion. Bully Ray, he had it on a couple of occasions. So, as a matter of fact, and last night, hey, if you want coverage on Impact Wrestling, go to Christian Negron's YouTube channel, Mr. Rican 21, where he has live streams and also another Google Hangout called The Asylum. Those guys are awesome. Those guys know what they're talking about. Don't pay attention to those other dudes like Charlie Ranking and what's the Zubair, so, and the Smart Busters. But with that being said, let's get to the results from Impact Wrestling's Slamiversary. Let me go to lordsofpain.net. There it is. Waiting and waiting. Whew. Yeah, they said that in the Fatal 4-Way, Rich Swann was replaced because he was injured or something, so he couldn't go. And overnight, I thought about it, and you know what? It wouldn't surprise me whenever the next pay-per-view is, like Destination X. Wouldn't it be something if Brian Cage trades in the X Division title for a title shot versus Austin Aries, and Brian Cage would be the new Impact Wrestling champion? It could happen. And so, tonight on Raw, it's Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns, Part 2. This time, the winner goes on to face Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship at the 2018 SummerSlam. Well, we all know it's going to be Braun Strowman's year. That is if he cashes in after that match, or he makes it a triple threat. That'd be cool, because that'd be more German suplexes that Brock Lesnar can deliver. So anyway, as this is loading up, shit. But anyway, I'll tell you who won anyway, while this is still loading up. Try again. So, Johnny Impact wins the 4-way. Tessa Blanchard defeats Allie. Su Yung retains the Impact's Knockouts Championship. Eddie Edwards wins the House of Hardcore match over Tommy Dreamer, which was an okay match, but except though they didn't go with the flaming table spot, so it is what it is. But the 5150 Impact Wrestling Tag Team title match between the new LAX versus the OGs, I guess you'd call them, the LAX old school, Hernandez, Homicide, and Eddie Kingston. Yeah, y'all remember Eddie Kingston? He used to be teammates with James Storm and Bram when they had that DCC gimmick, where they dressed up in suits, those three guys, and they wore masks. It was kind of cool until they revealed themselves. So that's like the same thing when the Aces and Eights. I mean, it was all cool until I would have liked it if they just would have had Bully Ray just reveal himself to be the guy winning the world title, the company's top title. So Austin Aries, he's looking forward to the next challenger, whoever that is. So shit. Having trouble loading up this lordsofpain.com.net dirt sheet. Let's get to something. Let's see if another site comes on here. Okay, an SB Nation from Cage Side Seat. Rumor Roundup. Stephanie McMahon's announcement. Women's tag team titles. Paul Heyman and more by Randall Ortman on July 22nd, 2018. Speculating on the rumors surrounding pro wrestling is a favorite pastime of many fans, perhaps second only to actually watching the matches. In this daily column, we take a look at the latest rumors behind churned out by the pro wrestling rumor mill. Okay. Important reminder. Rumors are just that, rumors. None of this has been confirmed as legitimate news or fact. It's just circulating around the pro wrestling rumor mill. We track wrestling accuracy in a weekly feature called Rumor Look Back you can find here. Remember, take it with a grain of salt. Okay, rumors for the day. There's been even more speculation that Stephanie McMahon's announcement on Raw tonight will be the introduction of the women's tag team titles. Ticket Drew is saying the champions, once crowned, will defend the titles on both Raw and SmackDown. WrestleVotes is saying a source has told them the date for the WWE Women's Pay-Per-View, which last night Christian Negron. Oh, okay. He mentioned that to me on his live stream of Impact Wrestling's Slamiversary. Okay. WrestleVotes is saying a source has told them the date for a WWE Women's Pay-Per-View. Okay. Can be September 9th or September 30th. But could also be October 14th or October 28th. It is also expected to feature the final of the Mae Young Classic. PW Insider says Paul Heyman is scheduled to be at Monday Night Raw and is expected to appear on television to build to SummerSlam. Speaking of that, don't be surprised if the Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley match doesn't have a clean finish. Jeff Hardy is injured, but expected to fulfill his dates, though, through at least SummerSlam. More from KHI Seats. There's no shortage of things to talk about on tonight's Raw. The Daily, listen to Elias' debut album, the greatest music ever written. More eye pokes in wrestling, please. Slamiversary recap and reactions coming out party. Okay. Let's check that out. And we are checking it out. The Slamiversary recap is brought to you by Oprah. Oprah's the O brand, pizzas and other different entrees. They're low in calories and carbs. Try it, you enjoy it. The Oprah food brand, the O line, or whatever. It is what it is. Really crazy commercial there. Okay, Slamiversary. Come on, man. Come on, man. By the way, during the weekend, I was watching an old WrestleMania 16 Hardcore Battle Royal. I was cracking up laughing. That was the best, probably, pay-per-view match, hardcore match I've seen in a long time. So the arena in Anaheim, California, 18 years ago. That was hilarious. The only thing that wasn't used was a kitchen sink in that hardcore battle royal match, man. That was hardcore. Yes, yeah, WWE got that idea from ECW, but they made it. Though I gotta say that they made it a lot more entertaining to watch. So. Crap. This thing is just loading up for shit. Excuse my language. Come on. Though, for WrestleMania 16, two of my favorite, I think the two matches, I think everybody at that time was talking about